Right now at 4 o'clock, a major economic announcement impacting Winston-Salem.
Canadian t-shirt and apparel company Gildan is buying Hanes Brands, one of the last remaining big business headquarters downtown.
Our Sarah Sowers spoke with a local economist who once worked for Hanes Brands about the possible impact this merger could have locally. Sarah.
Devontae, the merger of the two companies involves two brands you might recognize in your closet and could indicate the direction big business is moving in the Triad. While it's unclear how the purchase of Hanes Brands might affect jobs locally, there is the potential that cost-saving efforts to streamline supply chains could occur.
Losing that is a blow to our pride. There is a certain emphasis or a certain idea that perhaps we are not as competitive in terms of headquarter count as we used to. It's indicative of the changing economy.
Professor of Economics Zagros Majid-Sajjadi says Gildan's bid to purchase Hanes Brands is just another example of how Winston-Salem is changing and losing business champions it once held.
The big companies that we had in textiles with Hanes Brands, with tobacco with Reynolds American, with banking with Wachovia, and also BB&T. And so we are having to pivot and change.
That pivot, he says, has been the boom of healthcare. However, that industry does not contribute to the export economy. Gildan is headquartered in Montreal, but has stake in other American clothing companies like Under Armour, headquartered in Baltimore, and New Balance, based in Boston. Sajjadi says the merger is a strategic move by Gildan, partially motivated by international trade tension.
They may want to try to insulate themselves partly from that. So if they have all these American subsidiaries, they can go and try to strike a deal to preserve some of their options that they come in.
With the growth of business ventures like Jet Zero, HondaJet, and Toyota's battery plant in the Eastern Triad, he says the Triad needs to think of Forsyth and Guilford counties as one economic powerhouse to bring more success to the region.
We need to be coming together regionally, and we need to say, look, when something benefits Guilford County, it benefits Forsyth County. When something benefits Forsyth County, it benefits Guilford County. But if one of us takes everything and the other one is left alone, that's going to act as an anchor, as a drag on the entire economy.
It's important to note the deal is not final yet. It still needs to be approved by the Federal Trade Commission and is expected to be completed later this year or in early 2026. In studio, Sarah Sowers, WXAI 12 News.